I would be interested in hearing how we all place ourselves on the 5 key value streams in the pharmaceutical industry. And this is totally Ivana defined value stream model. And we may discover that it holds true, or we may discover that it makes no sense at all as time goes by. But for now, we assume that this is reality. I stipulate that there are 5 key value streams in our industry. The first one is the innovation one, where we answer the question, does this drug or treatment work? We have the manufacturing stream, where we figure out whether we can actually produce this at scale. We have the compliance stream, where the question is, can we prove the safety and efficacy of this product? And the commercial stream, can we sell and profit from the product that we have created? And then we have the corporate stream, which is about building an organization that can actually fulfill the promise of the product that we have created. So for this round, I would be curious to hear where everyone places themselves on this stream, and then we'll see what happens. Anish, do you want to go first?
Yeah. For me, I guess my injection within pharma has been always on the commercial side. So that's where I sit quite, I wouldn't say very comfortably, because that has changed quite a bit since I joined pharma, and the reason why I joined pharma as well. But I love the way you've defined your value streams, right, of pharma. I have a similar way that I've been defining for many years, just to make sure that from a change management perspective, executives within pharma understand why they need to move like 5 years ahead rather than continue the legacy that they've been going. So I'm definitely with you on compliance, on manufacturing. The corporate piece, I call it pharma as a financial institution, because if you think about it, it is a financial institution. But then what you talk about innovation, I basically refer to R&D on that piece. And then the last piece that you look at from the compliance and regulation come hand in hand, but I usually keep it separate. But I'm completely aligned with you on the sales part of it, right? But if you look at pharma, and I wasn't in pharma 20 years ago, but this is what I heard pharma was, right? Pharma was an R&D powerhouse. Pharma used to manufacture. Pharma used to take care of their own supply chain logistics, was a financial institution, and was looking into compliance and regulation. What has pharma become out of all of these 5 things? Are they doing R&D? No, not that much. Very few companies are actually doing it, exactly. And JPM is successful because of that, right? Because that's the center of getting all the molecules that you need in your pipeline. Second, manufacturing. Is pharma manufacturing? Less and less every day, right? Because you're looking into more outsourced manufacturers on doing them. Supply chain and logistics, definitely not. It's a critical part of the entire pharma ecosystem, and a lot of people don't give it that much importance, but it is like one of the pillars. So what has pharma remained? It has remained a sales machine, a financial organization, and then a compliance and regulatory system. This is the perspective that people usually forget to have. Now, financial institution, because there's a lot of requirements, even compliance requirements that need to be met. But when you look at these 3 things, pharma as a commercialization machine, it's something that has not been challenged yet. There's no burning platform. Although profiles like Ivana, myself, and some others that we know that this is not going to last forever. And I think COVID during the pandemic, it was quite evident when you're not able to see people face to face, how this needs to evolve from what it has been. So definitely sitting very close to the commercial side of things, continuously thinking on, as soon as you think commercial, you think about what roles people are going to have. And this is not just pharma roles, because you've had sales, like, again, we talk about it as a sales machine, right? But you're talking about these salespeople talking to pharmacies, they're talking to healthcare professionals, they're talking to health systems, they're talking to government officials from a market access perspective. How does that need to get, and I don't want to use the word that pharma calls innovation, because that's really renovation today. Because what they keep on doing is they're keeping on doing small cycles of updates, rather than actually sitting back and thinking, hey, is this the right way to do it? Can we actually now look into different ways of bringing the drug to market?